All right, we will begin with the bat toss to determine who gets choice of fielding. Kenneth will catch. Kenneth wins the bat toss. You want to field or hit?
We'll hit first.
Kenneth has decided to hit first.
I decided to start this team, the Ellicott Surveyors, last September. I previously played for the Arundel Excelsiors, but I thought it would be interesting to have a team of my own that played in historic Ellicott City. Because it's a historic town with a tight-knit community that I thought would be really interested in it. I went about starting this team last September, and the recruitment process was difficult, but I did manage to get enough players to field a full team. The main differences that I'd like to point out between modern baseball and vintage baseball is that in vintage baseball, we play by 1864 rules, but in our game, a ball cut off one bounce is an out. The pitcher throws underhand, and you can't overrun first base. And the most interesting difference is that we don't wear gloves, so you have to catch the ball barehanded, which does result in a lot of broken and jammed fingers, but we love doing it, so we don't mind it too much. Now, the Mid-Atlantic Vintage Baseball League formed in 2009, and we have 24 teams that go all the way up to Maine and go all the way down to basically Maryland. That's where it ends. Well, the uniforms back in the 1860s, they really did not have uniforms. People would just try to wear roughly the same color as other players. So when you're out here, you'll see a lot of players wearing Civil War type era shirts. Our main goal here is just to roughly have the same color on all of the players. And as long as you can tell what team the guy's on, it doesn't matter what the uniforms are like, really, as long as they're period accurate. Baseball that we use is kind of a size in between a modern baseball and a softball. It is a little bit softer than a modern baseball, but not too much. So it does take a while for your hands to adjust to catching them, and you have to build up the calluses before you stop feeling a lot of pain when you catch them. The ball, however, starts off very hard at the beginning of the game when it's brand new, but after a day of being hit around by the baseball bat, it does soften up a little bit, and that also causes it to travel not as far as it would when it was brand new.
Go, 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 go. Go.